Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just going to do a little bit of a layout update here. We're getting pretty close to having our projects finished up. Just want to do a quick reminder of our show coming up in April. You can pause this, get all the information off of it. Alright, so as you know from previous videos that the front room was getting a pretty good makeover for the town sections, and this upper part of town is basically all finished up other than some little details here and there. A little bit of scenery work left to do in places. We got the trees up here on the mountain. They're all the super trees from Scenic Express, and then some other odds and ends brands mixed in with it, even some kind of homemade things. We get down here to the rest of the town. As you can see, there's a little bit of a section here that's not finished yet. The original track plan that we had coming through here, when it would come down the grade here and into the turnout we had in before it was causing the train coming down the hill, if it had any kind of a good bit of train behind it, it was basically shoving it down the hill and causing it to derail down here trying to make the turn, or come through the turnout, because it was set up to where this lead track here going to track 2 was on the straight through part of the turnout, and then to continue around here on track 4, basically, I'm calling it 4 because that's what it is in the back room, was leading off of the turnout, and trying to make that, like I say, with the weight of the train, it was basically shoving it down the hill, causing it to derail down here. So we switched it around to where now the straight through part continues on 4. But just got a little bit of scenery to finish up with that, and that part will basically be done. And then the rest of town here, just odds and ends stuff that's left to do, scenery wise, detail wise, what have you. But the rest of it is basically pretty well finished up. And with this, it was just kind of a little bit of what we had laying around, some Woodland Scenics shrubs and coarse turf. There is a little bit of static grass in here as well. A lot of this section's static grass, and then covered up with, in places, with Woodland Scenics. Got some more static grass right there, and then we got the baseball diamond. I want to try to find a few sets of like bleachers, or even make some, put a few people on there. And then here's the back side of town, and then leading into where the mountain used to be. Got all this finished up, and all the way over to here. Now we'll head back in the back room, and I'll show you basically the finished project or product of the stone quarry. So here's the stone quarry, pretty well finished up. Just need to add a few more dump trucks, dump trailers. And the asphalt plant. Here's the pit. Yeah, like I say, just a few more dump trucks, semis with dump trailers, and a few regular cars for the workers, and they'll basically be finished up. Got the shop building back here with the fuel tank for the loaders. I went here on the loadout track, put quite a bit of ballast in there on the ties and on the sides to make it look like spillage from the stone cars when they're getting loaded. And the way we made these rock piles and the piles over at the asphalt plant, basically just took oil funnels, cut the ends off of them, and put on a good layer of Mod Podge, and then sprinkled on the stone, the sand, the asphalt, and just put a couple layers on there, cover it up real good. I know they don't look the greatest, like the greatest piles, but it was better than spending a bunch of money on ballast to make a actual true pile. So yeah, that is basically all we've got going on right now, other than getting ready for the show. We don't really have any major projects lined up yet. I don't know if we're still going to try to do anything with this transition section. I think it'd be cool too, but it's going to take a lot of work to do it, especially up here with the steel mill, changing all this around to make it work. But maybe one day, who knows, we might end up just making this our next project, but we'll see. So, well guys, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and go on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, search Bucyrus Model Railroad Club. You can follow us on there as well. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you all next time.